Very little is known about Luka Magnotta's personal life. Basically, we only know about his trial. 90% of his life is still unknown. I receive info and documents all the time, and I try and shed light on the lies and the media that has been spread about Magnotta. He has led an extraordinary life. He has lived and worked in dozens of foreign countries. The media gets everything about him completely wrong. Yes, folks, the media are a bunch of lying idiots. So here's a story a lot of people are unaware of. Luka Magnotta was a professional ballet dancer, just like his grandfather, Walter, who is from Russia. Luka has had a lot of relatives still in Russia and has lived and worked there for years. He was dancing in theaters as a teen, learning classical and ballet dancing. He was hired in a few independent stage plays. He traveled all over America and Europe. The people who danced with him gave me phenomenal feedback. They compared him to the classic Hollywood glamour star Rita Hayworth. Luka progressed into nightclub dancing and was at new nightclubs practically every night. He was in Hollywood, living for a year, and in Miami, Denver, Colorado, Chicago, Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, New York, Spain, Portugal, Moscow, Russia, Israel, just to name a few places. Luka was really enjoying his time as a dancer, just as his grandfather enjoyed dancing in Russia. It took Luka's mind off all the abuse he suffered as a child and his brutal rapes he encountered as a child and as a teen. Just like the screen star, Rita Hayworth was raped, just by her relatives, and so was Luka. Also, it was a great way to distance himself from all his demented relatives he despises so much. I've been able to see some of these home videos of Luka's stage performances in the theater, and they are remarkable. Luka then briefly was performing as an exotic dancer at Toronto's Remington Gentlemen's Club. Luka was a very well-known entertainer there. He made a lot of money at the Male Gentlemen's Club. Luka loved to wear all the sexy costumes and entertain the rich and powerful clientele. They paid Luka astronomical amounts of money and would hire him to return to their hotels after his dance shows. Particularly, his clients loved Luka's feet and paid a lot of money for foot fetish videos. Luka made enormous amounts of money for Remington's Gentlemen's Club in Toronto, and he was a phenomenal dancer. The media knows nothing about Magnotta's life before his arrest in 2012. Nobody connected to Magnotta ever gave any interviews, with the exception of his bitch mother. Don't believe liars who are for sale claiming they dated or were in relationships with Magnotta. Nobody connected to Luka speaks to the press. Nader Eid, one of Magnotta's ex-lovers, never spoke to the press, or John McKellar, Luka's ex-escort manager, or Ron Mikhailov, Luka's ex-fiancé, or Jason Hayes, Luka's work partner. None of these people ever spoke with the liars in the media. Luka's story is completely untold, and so much more has been omitted to look over. Luka is the victim of a smear campaign and harassment and was framed. We really need a true crime documentary done about Luka. Finally, the truth is coming out. So I hope you all enjoyed this podcast. I will continue doing podcasts on the truth. Like, share, and comment if you enjoyed. Thanks, everyone.